know.
Starting out. Levski, it looks like. I must have flown over here to try a mission with that Pisces yesterday. So now I gotta fly back. I want to check out the RSI today. Is the Intergalactic Expo is on the RSI, so I have all of theirs, including the Mantis, I guess, which is the okay. I don't have any timer on the Pisces, huh? Oh, we'll take it just cause.
All right, your ship's all ready for you.
It's a cool little ship. It's really not much of a, you know, I guess it's a little transport, so. Other than that, it doesn't have a lot of usage. You're not really going to want to fight in it. I did manage to do a couple of missions, but it's got one shield generator instead of two. I mean, even the Aurora has two, so as far as combat, the Aurora will outgun it. It's got the same guns, but two shield generators. But it's a cute little thing, little snub fighter, I guess they call it. Put this wide ramp in here, and the ramp really doesn't need to be any wider than the opening that it goes into. Aesthetics.
Avenger Aerospace, all systems online.
You are clear to launch.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
I love the looks of it.
Thank you.
I wish it'd be a good. I mean, I'd like to buy an Aurora just to have a starter ship. You know, somebody wants to see what they can do in a starter ship. I like having an Aurora available or something, and I thought, oh well, this would be a cool, replacement for say an Aurora because it's the same guns. But then when I realized it only had one shield generator compared to the two in the Aurora, I'm like, it's not something you're going to want to do combat missions in. So it's a cool little transport, but they've got it, had it, I don't know if the sale continues for the entire expo or just that day, but they had it on sale even as a starter pack. And they're charging more than the Aurora, I guess, because it is a nicer ship, looks better. Really is a cool looking ship, but that's its main thing. It looks kind of like it looks like a shuttle. It's got two jump seats in it, two drop seats. And a cargo area that it won't fit a buggy in it because of those things that I showed you, the ramp's wider than it needs to be. Well, the buggy will fit on the ramp, but it won't go through the entry because there's things sticking out. Physics with that contrail there. I'm not sure where they got it X like that, but that's kind of it should go straight back at some point. I can see it, going that way a little bit, but it should turn and go straight with you. Yeah, it's a gorgeous little ship. I just wished it had two shields. Really be useful if it had two shields. Be a fun little ship. This probably isn't going to be a real long stream. I'm just wanting to go check out the day 2 of the expo. I reread the announcement and everything, and unfortunately this year they're not doing anything, they're not showing any of the ships that aren't flight ready. So, I mean, this is, as far as I know, this is the only new flight ready ship that they have. Well, RSI has the Manus, that's the main one we'll go look at, and I'll rent the Manus. You know, which was released a month or so ago, over a month ago. So while it's still new, I've already seen it, I've flown it before. You know, unlike this one, it's not a new release for the expo. This is, as far as I know, this may be the only new expo ship. So we have the Sails and the Freefly, which of course is always fun. I have to try and get in the evening. If I can pull myself away from RDR2. I should be able to do that. I'm high enough rank and everything on it that it's not that big an issue. Fortunately, this thing, I probably should have taken something else. I like flying it because it's new, and it looks good. But it's actually you know, it's a size 1 ship, of course. It's tiny. So it has a smaller quantum drive, and therefore it takes longer to get anywhere. I was hoping they'd make it so it would spawn on the ship pads like some of the racers do. It wouldn't let me the other day. Or yesterday. It doesn't appear, so you can do that. looks a lot like a loading screen. You're actually physically traveling through the map, so it's not really a load screen. Looks like it. See it. Let's see it. Let's see it here. I don't know why my map's way up there. You can actually see yourself traveling the map, or used to. It doesn't appear to be doing it. I think the map's kind of messed up. Huh. Either that or it's just real slow. Surprised it hasn't overheated or something. I haven't even looked at any of that. Turn my heat down a bit. It's a bit warm in here. I'll be right back. I do like the new HUD that they have with it. Hopefully they'll go back and redo some of the other HUDs when they do the annunciators and all that in them. Not all of them will get the annunciators, I don't guess. But me personally, I like the idea that we don't have the HUD up in the top. That just it bothered me. It was just too much in view. Curious. Yeah. Get rid of that. Got exterior, and yeah, it's back. They still haven't finished that. Should be able to turn off chat, and it should stay off till you turn it on, but it always refreshes when you come back in. do wish it had 2 shields. That would be. I would get one of these instead of an Aurora for a little runabout. They're pretty. I may still have to buy one in game instead of the Aurora, because it is cool looking. Not that you can see it in the dark, but yeah, this is pretty too. Yeah, it's a cool little ship. I wished it had 2 shields instead of the one, though. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be a shuttle, so it's not supposed to be a fighter, but it's kind of sad when the Aurora is a better, combat ship. I do like the new HUD, though. I will give them that. The HUD looks good. And hey, Antonio, I'm kind of lurking on the other one. I wanted to go look at the Expo. RSI, I guess, is on right now. So I guess I was a little disappointed when they're not going to have anything but flyable. They actually say it in the announcement page where you read about the expo. All the ships on display are flyable, so none of the ones we want to see are gonna we've already seen all these except for this one. As far as I know, this is the only new one, so there's not a whole lot for us older players that have already been playing, because we've already seen all the ships. But new players get to see ships they haven't seen. I did get to see there was one Hornet in there, Wild Flame or something like Wildfire. I hadn't seen that variant, the color scheme, but I don't think it's any different than the others. So, other than maybe the loadout and color. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna go take a look at it, and probably be a short stream. I just want to. I'm gonna go in and look at. I should just stay at ArcCorp after this, probably. Because I want to check out the expo. It's cool that they have an in-game event like this. It just would be so much cooler for us if they actually had ships, that we haven't seen. But I guess they wanted them to be all flyable ships.
Quantum drive is now off.
Find Area did notice something odd. This thing doesn't appear to overheat. So either they've changed something about the size 1 overheat deal, because it shouldn't have, with a size 1 QT, it shouldn't have made that jump all the way without overheating.
Okay.
But I don't understand what that is.
Quantum drive is now off.
They used to line you right up with Area 18, but now they don't seem to be doing that. It used to be when you come out of Quantum, if you went dead straight, you'd run into this Area 8, the landing area. Now they're putting you off to the side. Say that. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Oh, look at everybody. Everybody on the server's right here. I'm not getting the greatest FPS either. Smooth though.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
That regular traffic jam down here. Alright, where's my assigned bay? I might have called too soon. I don't even see it pop up yet. There it is, way over there. Getting bigger hangars with this gear than I do with my Freelancer, it seems like.
Landing gear deployed.
I never get these big hangars with it. Of course, maybe they just look big when you're flying a tin can, huh? Not sure why that first red bar has to be quite that high. Missed it, yeah, I think I did. It's touchy. The roll is really touchy in this little thing.
Landing complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Wheels offline.
I guess the newest ship for RSI is the Mantis. That's probably the showcase ship today. Go check it out. Check out the other RSI stuff. Yeah, see, they give me this huge hangar in this thing, then they give me the little bitty hangars when I'm in the Freelancer. It's 3 times that big. But it fits. Inches to spare. Data breach in progress. Looks like a Tonka toy out there in the middle of that thing. Middle of that big hangar. one of the worst places for FPS, you know, in the big cities, obviously, and all the people that are probably here.
Obey all security.
So my poor little computer is,
Their job is your safety.
sure enough, having some issue here. I've been there once. Let's see if I can find it again. Follow the pink signs.
Want your company to be in good company? Our parts are vertically integrated quantum parts offer amenities such as sharing logistical.
Show floor this way. Alright, so that side you go to Area 18. This side you go to the Convention Center. Okay, well, I'm getting less than I normally do in this thing, but I guess it's all the people. Probably 25 or 30 people in this area. Hopefully, that was kind of what made the expo cool last year for me. Was going. I mean, there were, 20 people in that thing every time I'd show up. There'd be half the server would be there. Yesterday when I went in there, it was almost empty. But I guess I'm at the wrong time of the day for that, Most people are at work right now, so I'm coming in here and catching it before it gets busy.
Now arriving.
I guess I don't need a ticket because they wouldn't sell me one yesterday. I tried. I think it'd be cool if you had to go up there and get a ticket before you could go through, have a gate. And that's the Razor I got there. I didn't check different elevators, but as far as I know, they're all going to be the same. Go to the same place. Wow, I am kind of jittery here. Yeah, Expo Hall Day 2. So yeah, you don't have any like Expo Hall level 1 or 2. I kind of thought maybe I was missing something yesterday when I really expected some of the non-flyable ships to be at least just on display, but according to the announcement, all the ships that on display are flyable, so they're not going to put any concept ships out, which I think they missed a good bet. I think people would love to see some of the concepts, the ones that they could. Carrick. I sure wished we could at least see them. And we got the rover. A bunch of RSIs. Yeah, there's the rover. It's the LN. It's got the rocket pods. Not sure which ones these are. We've got all of them. Of course, the infamous Connie. And they're for the centerpiece or showcase is of course the Mantis. That's the newest one.
It waits silently for its prey. The adroit the Mantis is
I'll rent that one because I don't have one, and it is their newer model.
its patience
Let's see.
its focus don't
Go look at it in a minute. And another Connie, so we got a couple of Connies, and the Mantis is what we got back here. What's back here? Oh, another. Is that the Phoenix? Yeah. I might as well rent one of those for fun since they're free. Phoenix is the luxury edition. Sort of, I guess that's what it, I don't know what you call it. It's the prettiest of the three. Got the fanciest interior. I'm not sure if it's considered luxury or not. Cancel, I've already rented it. How do you get in? Damn rental button is everywhere. How do you find the entrance?
identifying its unsuspecting target when it's most vulnerable. Then steeled to the task at hand. The Mantis strikes.
Can I not get in it?
Its prey never stood a chance.
Saw it. There we go. It's another, no, it's got a cool QT effect, but it's another smaller ship. Got a coffee pot. Hey, I'm sold. Oh, it's a food processor. Okay, never mind. Send it back. Gotta have a coffee maker for me. How do you get down there? It is.
Strikes. Its prey never stood a chance.
But I love the windshield on it. I mean, that to me is
You exceeded the
great.
allotted time to depart.
You got good
You'll have to return your
visibility.
ship to storage.
I'm sure most people don't really need any.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
What's this? There's the LX. That's the luxury one. See what it looks like. What's so luxury about it? The bed, like got a leather bed. I don't know.
Initiating ship storage procedure.
I don't
For your
get it.
safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
What is this one? There's the ES. That's the one I usually buy in game. It's the El Cheapo version. That's the luxury and the El Cheapo. So this is going to be the LN or Legionnaire. Guessing. Okay, yeah. So that's the combat, and this is going to be the cargo. No, the MR. So they don't actually have the cargo. No, they don't. Or maybe that's it. And this one, yeah, there it is. They got all the Auroras, which we're all familiar with. Even new players ought to be familiar with the Aurora, right? And then they have have 3 Connies and the Menace. That is nice. Let's see, what did I buy about the Phoenix? I have a Connie loaner that I rarely ever fly. I don't think I ever adjusted the music. No, I didn't. Make them all the same if I can. Still seems loud, but maybe not as loud. Yeah, it's cool. I really wish they had some of the concept ships. I was disappointed that we didn't see the Carrack, even though we saw it in a demo, you know, at Citizen Con. They didn't have it on display, at least, considering it's supposed to have been released. And, you know, got a delay in it, which I'm mixed on. I can see people are upset because it's supposed to be here and they wanted to fly it, but I also understand them not wanting to release it before it's ready. So, but either way, it seems like it was ready enough for them to fly in a mission. We could at least get to look at it. Hello. No, it's nothing different in different elements. It's all this. If I still, I can call. That's the seat I have, isn't it? I think that's the. I don't have any hands now. Wow. I don't know what happened there, but let's see if I can. Fix it by at least I have hands. Yeah. We got orange. What is this? Drake. What is that? Consolidated. Miss. It's some pretty cool colors here. T-shirt. Oh, these are T-shirts. Argo. I want something other than the ship, so. Anything different over here? Blue, I like. There's more ship stuff. Origin. Wonder if I can try something on without working at this. Huh. Never got to see it, did I? Anvil. Cool, you can buy t-shirts, ads, or read pamphlets. Nothing over there either, so just waiting room, vending machines. Oh. Looks like a real expo. Oh, hold on. They knew better than to make that cup pick upable. It would have walked off 100 times. Where am I going? The Area 18 spaceport. Okay, do I need anything? I don't think I need ammo or anything. Let's look. Oh, wow, I can't even tell. That's kind of a goofy deal. I can't even look at my ammo or anything. Everything shows empty because I'm in a. So I see even if I equip my ammo, I still can't look at anything. Huh. I guess we're in an armistice, so you can't even look at your ammo. That's kind of that's a bit rough. And I think, let me double check, but I believe they also have VoIP turned off. Let me check that. By default, yeah, and you can't even turn. Oh, wait.
Keep conversations and mobiglass to a reasonable volume.
Yeah.
Share space with other travelers.
You can't even turn it back on.
Taking this journey together.
Yeah, I'm not. I guess. I wonder. I know I've looked at how much ammo and stuff I've had here before.
Transportation service provider for the Arcor Metropolitan Network.
Let's do it this way. Exit it, just to make sure it refreshes and check again. I know I've looked at like bought ammo and you can tell how much you have or whatever. It showed all empty a minute ago, but
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
yeah, there we go. It shows. Available, demo codes. I have enough of everything there. Need to load that one. Did I even buy grenades? I did. I don't care for grenades, so I don't really normally equip them.
Now arriving.
I'm not getting great FPS here, boy. What do I do? Go that way? I'm here. Wait a minute, I'd have sworn I went in the one that said spaceport. Oh, I guess I have to go across and get on the same one, just the other train. This side only has one train. I think I got on the wrong train. Mentions it. The Area 18 spaceport. Seems like I've done this before. Didn't I just get off of that train?
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Confused. I mean, I have rode them like round trip, but I didn't think I did that time. This is another. I love the looks of these new ships, but both of these, I don't even know about components on this one. I'll have to look. But both of these just really, I don't have a use for them. I mean, they're cool ships. I just,
Now arriving.
you know, this one's a quantum enforcer or whatever, so it stops people out of quantum. And boy, that's an iffy kind of mechanic, you know, finding somebody and everything. It might work better, you know, outside of areas with armistice zones or whatever. By that I mean, like, say in Pyro or around the pirate bases or something, you might be able to find somebody to jam, but otherwise it's kind of like fishing. You just sit out there and wait for a random passerby. I don't see how that's going to be super profitable or anything that would be usable.
Servicing the greater Area 18 metropolitan area.
It's not like you can track down say a specific trader or something that you know will have goods. That would be hard to do. What did I rent? A couple of them. Mantis. I have flown the Mantis and stuff, but it's different than just goofing around by yourself.
Want your company to be in good company? Our club's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resort sharing and logistical caring for our rental partners. Inquire today to learn how you can invest in making our corp your new home.
I kind of had over expectations, I guess. Last year when I came to the expo, it was so cool. But then I was 2 weeks into the game, and I really didn't have a clue, so to speak. It was fun. There also seemed to be a lot more people. It was in Lorville, so it was the first time anybody had been to that city. So it was the whole city and everything was new, basically. I think the city came out a little earlier than the expo. I'm not gonna swear, but yeah, most people had never been there before. We've had several Freeflies. That one's a little bigger. Putting them in this huge hangar, though. I wonder what the deal is with that. Maybe all the little ones that I normally get are little. I mean, this is a medium hangar. I always get the small ones, even with a freelance. I'm not gonna swear I know how to get in this one. Check out the components and stuff. I've never actually looked at them. So not sure what it has. I know it doesn't have much for guns. It's designed to stop people, not necessarily kill them.
Check.
Check it out.
You are cleared to launch.
But it's another one of these. I really do like the looks. I'm not super fond of the engines out on little deals, but
Landing gear raised.
it looks real sci-fi and spacey, but I'm not sure how legit it is, because engineering-wise, it's not really a good way to do it unless you have at least 2 pontoons. But future, I guess things can be stronger. This one we still have the okay, well that's alright. We have the new HUD, but we also have the heads-up display in the helmet. See, it has two shield generators. So that's good. It's a little bigger than the other one, but it doesn't have a diddly. It's got 2 size 3s. That's not bad. Size 2 if you turret them. I wouldn't bother with that. I can handle fixed guns. Not great at it, but I can do it. The difference between size 2 and size 3 is pretty big, so. like the red after day glow in the cockpit. Almost looks like the instruments ought to be red from the background lighting. And get rid of that.
Fan selected.
Yeah, I think this one is like to prevent people from going into quantum. I'm not sure. I think one side does, one side does one thing and one side does a different one. These snare charge. Yeah. Here we go. Dampener activated. Yeah, so this is the dampener. That's pretty cool. And the door is closed. Very neat. Wonder if the bed will work. I can sit down, I just can't get up. And exit. There we go. And you can't use your buttons, that's silly. I'm not real fond of the inner thought or the F menu, on-screen menu. I'd much rather be able to use a hotkey if I can. I don't see log out anywhere, so I guess the bed doesn't work. The button works if you lay down, just not if you sit down. Alright. I'm gonna call it an evening or morning. Go ahead and end the stream there. I just wanted to go look at that at the expo, and it's pretty cool. They're just, for me, they're ships we've seen. The Manus here. I'll play with it some more this later, but yeah, it's a cool ship. They're all. But yeah, I've flown all of the Auroras and everything at one point or another. So, y'all have a good afternoon, and I'll be on later. If I'm not streaming, I'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate you stopping by, everybody. Have a good day.